Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Mike and this is the beautiful Shelley K.
And we are camping with the Confers.
Yeah, so this week we are going to share with you a very interesting topic, I think anyway. We're going to talk about some of the apps that we use while we're out on our RV adventures.
Yeah, nowadays there's an app for everything. I mean, that's the saying, right?
What's the saying?
There's an app for that.
There's an app for that.
So we're going to talk about, as RVers, the apps that we have found most helpful when we are out and about, trip planning and taking care of our RV.
Right. So this video is actually going to be our monthly collaboration that we do with a bunch of our friends every month. So once you finish watching this video, make sure you go over and check out their videos to find out what kind of apps they use.
Well, we got to tell them who.
Who?
Who?
Are you an owl now?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. I'm a stuttering owl. Okay, so we have with us
A Whining Red,
David and Tina with RV Wagon Tales,
Ron and Jody with Just Rambling Around,
Danny and Lynn with RV America,
Mike and Tony with Our RV Sunsets, and I think that's it this month.
That's it.
Yeah.
So we're going to share with you what our favorite apps are, but do me a favor, in the comments, leave what your favorite apps are, because we're always looking for new, helpful apps to download.
And free is always better, in my book anyway.
Yes. Okay, guys, so we're going to start out sharing, well, okay, here's the deal. We said we were going to limit it to 5, but once we came up with the actual list that we had like 20. So we did our top 5 favorite RV-related apps, and then we're also going to give you some bonus apps that aren't necessarily RV-related, but they are related to the kinds of activities we like to do when we are in our RV.
Right. So let's get to the top 5. We're going to start at number 5 and work our way down to number 1
to our
favorite.
Number 1? Yeah.
So let's start out with RV app number 5.
Okay, number 5, really basic. Social media. We use YouTube a lot. We use Facebook, Instagram, whenever we're researching like what next place we want to go to, things to do in that area. So just like our channel, we visit other people's channel to get ideas on how to take care of our rig, places to go, things to see.
Favorite campsites that other people have found at the campgrounds that we're going to.
Yep. So that's number 5, social media. Okay, so Michael, what do you have for number 4?
So number 4, I think that we use pretty often is Google Earth. Not just for seeing what's around the areas where we're staying, but it's a good app to use because you can just drive down the road and see if there are any of those low bridges or, you know, anything wonky going on. And you can get a sky view of the campsite that you're getting. So, you know, you can get on there and measure the length and width of the campsites because, let's face it, the campgrounds descriptions of how wide and how long their campsites are isn't always accurate.
Why don't you show them, like, so that they know the difference? I think a lot of people are already familiar with Google Maps. Google
Earth
is slightly different, so
yeah, we'll show you
let's show them
right here. All right, so with Google Earth, you can just go onto the app on your phone. I just happen to be here at Dillon State Park. So if you're looking for a particular spot or a particular place to go, you know, Nashport, Ohio, let's go to campgrounds near Dillon State Park. It'll kind of zoom you in on the area, zoom out a little bit, kind of get your bearings to where you are. There's the campground. So if you know you're in a specific spot, you can look at the campground map, figure out which spot is yours, zoom in on it. We like the version on the computer a little better, and you know, you can get measurements of your sites and the roads. You can turn it to the 3D version down here, spin around, and kind of check out the area and see if you're going to fit in the spot that you get yourself rented. All right, so favorite app number 3 for you, Shelley K, what is it?
Harvest Host. We actually just became Harvest Host members last year. So if you don't know what Harvest Host is, they provide a membership where wineries, breweries, farms, museums, golf courses, churches, they all sign up through Harvest Host to offer free camping to RVers. So RVers pay the membership fee to get access to this database of basically free camping. So you are asked to purchase or participate in whatever that place has, whether it's a winery, do a wine tasting, if it's a brewery, have a beer, whatever, in exchange for free camping. Now, typically there are not hookups. Occasionally there are, but
why don't you show them how the app works?
I'll give you a little snippet of this, and this is top secret information because if you are not a member, they don't let you see their map. But I'll show you what it looks like whenever I'm looking for a Harvest Host place to stay. Okay, so you can click on the app, and I forgot to mention, you get a 15% discount if you use our affiliate link. I'll put a link to that in the description box. So that's a little bit of a savings. Okay, so when you first open up the app, it automatically is going to go wherever you're located and show you options of places that are near you. If you, let's say, you're wanting to plan ahead, and so you want to know where can I find a Harvest Host in another location. So I'm just going to put in Columbus, Ohio, just to get out of where we're currently at. And then you can see the Harvest Hosts in our area. So these right here are the wineries, the farms, breweries. So then you can click on one, and so this one says Brew Dog, so you can open it. And once you open it, you will get the requirements as far as the max size of your rig, the max number of nights, etc., how many parking spaces they have. You can read more about the venue there. You can also read reviews that other people have left. And you can check availability. They'll have the calendar right on there. And oftentimes you can even request a reservation through the app. So you have to put in all of your details, what your rig length is, if you're traveling with pets, etc. They'll have some rules there. You acknowledge it, and then you submit the request, and then you'll get a reply through the app if you have been accepted or not. Sometimes it'll say you have to contact them by phone and that you can't do it through the app. So this has saved us, well, I want to say it's saved us a lot of money, but they do ask that you buy things when you're there, but normally it's things that you were going to buy anyways, so it's not a big deal. But anyways, we really love Harvest Host. Okay, Michael, you're up next.
All right, so
Number 2.
An app that I use every single time that we're out on the road is the Levelmate Pro. So the Levelmate Pro is just a little box that you mount inside of your camper. There's an app on your phone, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I'll just show you right here how it works. Yeah, Levelmate Pro is another app that we use all the time. Every time we go set up, you just kick the box on that we have set up here in the trailer. You open up the app, wait for it to connect to it. Once it's connected, you can see your left to right and front to back. You can kind of see I need to go down 1/4 of an inch, so pretty close. But it's a really easy way to get yourself nice and level without having to get out of level. All right, so you've made it this far. We're down to our favorite app that we use every time we go somewhere. Shelley K, what is number 1?
Number one for me is RV Life, primarily for the RV Trip Wizard feature. We do also use the RV GPS tool that's in there also, but there's kind of 2 pieces to this. Not all of it is accessible as an app from your phone. So if you want to build out a trip, you build out the trip on the website on a laptop, but then you can have access to the trip on your phone. So let me show you just briefly. Again, there could be a whole class just on trip planning through this app, but I just want to give you an idea of what it looks like in case you've never seen it.
Yeah, and I've never seen it, so she will show you how to do it right here.
So there's multiple ways that you can use the RV Life app. You can use it as a trip planner. You can use it as a GPS. You can use it just as a map feature to search the area that you're at. I'm just going to show you. So if you, upon opening it, it automatically is going to identify where you're at. Yes, we are at Caesars Creek State Park right now. You can add photos. You can write a review from here, confirm your arrival. You can scroll down and see other parks in the area. You can find gas stations in the area, rest stops in the area, things to do. I mean, it's just a very inclusive app. If you go to maps, you can see where there's other campgrounds in the area. You can also filter. Say if I want to do a filter and I want to find, you know, within a certain price amount, stars amount. Oh, here's a good one. Park types. Like if you know that you only want to search for, let's say, BLM land, you can unclick everything else and just have that. Now, I'm not going to go back because we don't have BLM land here in Ohio, but you still have options. Let's see if there's a city park. There's not even a city park in this area. Anyways, so those are the options that you can search. I'm going to change these parks and I'm going to go now to state parks. Back to the map. Okay, so you can see other ones. So here's a park. You pull up the park, you can see reviews, you can see how far away it is. You can see down here at the bottom that they have electric, sewer, big rig friendly, pet friendly. You can click on park details where you can see reviews, number of sites that they have, photos. You can get to their website. So, but the biggest thing that I love about this app in particular, because I do use some other apps for like reading reviews. Like you can go to the Dirt or Campinium or Allstays. All of those are great apps too. But the thing about Trip Wizard is because it really is an all-in-one app. So you can trip plan in here. Now, you really have to plan your trip on the desktop version, but then once you have that trip planned, you can access it from within this app and access the GPS feature. So just to give you a quick example, so here's a trip that we planned to Yellowstone a couple years ago. So I mean, 14 stops, that's a lot to keep track of. But so I built the trip within the desktop version, and I'll show you that just briefly too. And then it keeps track of all of your parks, any notes that you want to put in here. So like I put in here site 46, and here was our check-in, check-out time. We already paid for it, etc. But here's the great thing: you can navigate straight from here. So I want to say I'm going to say allow route changes. Start navigation, and it automatically starts routing my plan for an RV safe routing feature. So, I mean, that is just great. And I love that I can keep track of these are all trips that I've taken. You can do future trips. You can view future trips and past trips. You can load photos and again reviews. You can read other people's reviews. You can plan tentative trips also. So now let's hop over because I just want to show you really quickly how nice the trip planning feature is. You just don't have that option within the app. You can only access your trip. You can't build your trip within the app. So you'll come to the rvlife.com website and you're going to go to the Trip Wizard feature. One of the first things that you're going to want to do is go up here to this account section to put in your rig specific information. So that way it knows how to route you with the RV Safe GPS. So it's going to be, your height, weight, length, etc. So this is that trip that I built to go to Yellowstone that I shared with you. So this is what it looks like already built. But if I wanted to add any other campgrounds, you have this tent up here, and then it's going to populate all the campgrounds in the area. So you would just zoom in till you get to maybe something that you want to investigate further. So like, okay, here's this park. And then you can see on this park the park details. It's going to give you all the information. Sometimes you can even make a reservation right from the campground. If you want to add the trip to your route, you would just click add the trip. It's automatically going to calculate your cost for your fuel and your campground costs when you put that in there. It's going to show the distance, how long it's going to take to get in between each spot and the number of miles. So it's just a really great place to research a trip, build the trip, and then that way you can access it and use the great GPS feature from your phone.
All right, so bonus app number 3 is the geocaching app. So we love to go out and go hiking when we're out camping and even when we're not camping. So geocaching is kind of like a giant scavenger hunt, and it's worldwide. So, I'll show you right here how the geocaching app works. There is a free version to it. There's a paid version to it if you want the premium version that gets, all of the caches that are out there. But it's a super fun little game to play. It gets you out there, get you active. So one of our favorite apps that we use while we're out hiking is the geocaching app. If you don't know what geocaching is, the geocache app is one of the favorites that we use while we're out and about on our hiking trails. You can see there's just hundreds and hundreds of different geocaches to go out. If you don't know what geocaching is, it's pretty much just a game that you can play while you're out and about, find little hidden treasures, out through the trails. They're just hidden everywhere. It's a lot of fun. If you know you're going to a certain hiking trail, you could look it up on the geocaching app, see if there are some geocaches to find on that trail. It just gives you something to look for, gives you something else to do while you're out hiking. So bonus app number 2 would be All Trails. Like I said before, we love to get out there and go hiking, and All Trails is a really nice app to have, even though we have still gotten lost even using All Trails before. Again, there's a free version of it and there's a paid version of it. We personally have the paid version because you can download the maps to your phone, so if you do lose cell service, you'll still have access to your map. But I'll show you right here what All Trails has to offer. So the All Trails app is another one that we use every time we go out on a hike. A lot of times it likes to get us lost. You just click on the All Trails app. It's set up to pick up the trails nearby. It'll know your location. You can set, your distance away, what activity you want to do, if it's hiking or mountain biking, running, anything like that. You can set your difficulty rating to easy, moderate, or hard. The length of the trail you can put in, from 0 to 50 plus miles. You just slide the bar down here and it'll shrink it down to 19 miles, down to that 5-6 mile trek, whatever it is that you're looking for. And suitability, if you're taking the dogs with you want them to be dog friendly or kin friendly, ADA compliant, you're taking the stroller or anything like that. And the more filters, the closest to you, the most popular, newly added trails, and again, you can pick your activity for hiking or mountain biking, running, trail running, easy, moderate, hard, whatever it is you're looking for. But they do a good job breaking them down in categories for the top trails near you, where you can slide up and get the best views nearby, and it'll break those down for you. You can browse again by activity here. The weekend worthy ones, if you're going to be in the area wherever you are for the weekend or for a few days at least, these are usually a little bit longer. This one's 6.6 miles. Here's a 5.8 mile. Kind of gives you an idea of things to go see. The best waterfalls in the area, top moderate trails nearby, best hiking nearby. So it does a pretty good job breaking it down. And if you have the paid version of the app, you can download the maps while you have cell service. So if you lose your cell service while out on the trail, you don't have to worry about losing your way, because the map is already downloaded to the app. So bonus app number 1 is another one that we use all the time when we're out. Shelley K, why don't you tell everybody what bonus app number 1 is?
Okay, favorite app favorite bonus app number 1 is Merlin Bird ID. And I would say we didn't really list these last 5 in order of our
How
favorites.
often we use them, but these are the ones that we use the most.
Yeah, and not even as our favorites.
Right.
I sometimes even take bird feeders to the campground. I have bird feeders at home. I have a bird cam, actually, so that I can watch the birds through the camera. Anyways, the Merlin Bird app helps you identify the birds. You can identify the birds by
size.
by sound. That's what I was going to say. You can identify the birds by sound, by size, by color, by region. And it's just a fun thing to do.
Yeah, we'll show you how it works right here.
Okay, the bird nerd that I am, show you this one of Merlin. So this is really fun. I really like it a lot. So when you first open the app, you get 3 choices here. You can identify birds by sound, a step-by-step ID, or even a photo. So I'm not going to do the sound one right now because there are no sounds of birds, so you can't really see it. But we'll do it step by step. So it automatically will do your current location, but you can select another location if you would like. The date comes up, and then you choose one of these options for the size of your bird. So I'm just going to pick, okay, a robin size bird. And I'm going to say, okay, it was a red bird. You could choose up to 3 colors. And I'm going to say it was eating at the feeder. Next. And then it gives you the options of the different birds that could be found in your area. So then once you decide to pick on one bird, so I'm going to say, okay, well, this was my bird. You can hear the sound. And then if you say, this is my bird, it pulls up your location. You hit next. You can enter a unique description if you'd like. Campground. And then save. And then it saves it to your list of birds. So just to go back again real quick, you can also do photo ID. And this is a really good, so you can even choose like a photo off of the internet or, you know, a photo that you've taken. So here's one that was a photo that I took. And so we have a bird feeder hanging on the back of our camper because I'm a bird nerd. So here's a bird. Again, here's the location. I'm going to say identify, and it picks it up, the downy woodpecker. So you say, this is my bird. Next. And it saves at your list. So you can go life list, and it keeps a collection of all of the birds. Oh, sorry, keeps a collection of all your birds that you've seen and the dates and the locations. So it's kind of fun. You can also hit explore, and you can search for, you know, a certain name of a bird. You can hear the sounds of all of the birds that are here. So it's just a fun little app that I like to watch for the birds when we're out exploring.
All right, so if you guys use these same apps, leave us a comment down below. You know, a lot of times in these apps, there'll be little hidden things in there that we may not know about. Or if there's other apps that you guys use, tell us about those. They can come in handy.
Be sure to hop over to our other collaboration friends videos and see what different apps they use. Wouldn't it be funny if they had the exact same apps we do?
That would be funny.
Not as funny as...
Not as funny as the last 5 minutes of our life. Anyway, have a good night. We will see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed.
Guys. Friend, Sam, you know who you are.
All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the collaboration video today. Once you finish this, you've already finished it.
Yeah, just say.
I'm trying to get out. I hope you enjoyed it. I just can't get that to come out of my mouth for some reason.
Yeah, let me help you. Okay.
The struggle. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Did you enjoy it? Because we're enjoying this.
This is terrible.
Did you guys enjoy this? I really hope you did. And if you did, can you leave us a comment?
Yeah, let us know what... We already asked you that.
Do you
Yeah.
use any of these apps?
Yeah. Yeah, let us know. I need a drink. Yeah, so let us know if you guys... Stop it!
Okay, I'm not gonna look. Just zoom you. We're almost done. Okay.
So yeah, if you guys use these apps too, leave us a comment down below. Let us know if there's some little sick... What are you still laughing?
I'm sorry. Come on, we just need to get through it. Okay.
Get it together,
can't.
man.
Okay, where are we at? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so that's it. We've shared our favorite apps. What are your favorite apps? Did we say that in the beginning? I don't
You said it like 17 times now.
Okay. So that's... All right. Okay, I'm going to get it this time. Okay. So that's a wrap.
Jesus.
Okay. You try. Can you do it?
If you won't laugh, I'm in the middle of it.
Okay.
Start a YouTube channel, they said. It'll be fun.